Hey guys, welcome back to the layout. It's been a long day at work and working in the yard, just cleaning up leaves and stuff. The fall is here, so tons of leaves. But I came into a package and that kind of lifted my day up because that package is the brand new Broadway limited California Zephyr cars. Now these will be in your stores here in a couple days. They're not quite in retailers yet, even in the area close to Broadway limited. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what these puppies are all about. Alright, so I'm going to be opening up the box for the first time. You see the box sitting here on this hideous comforter on the bed down here. We had an overflow situation with lots of in-laws visiting, so I love pulling out the hideous comforter and sheets for these guys, as we had 5 bedrooms filled up, so we had to put this stuff down here. An extra bed down here so for people to sleep down here in the train room or basement. But anyway, let's go ahead and tear into this box and see what you get straight out of the box. It's like a nice new Broadway limited 2012 product guide, and these are directly from Broadway limited, so that's how the quick delivery happened. And here's some of the cars, wrapped nicely in plastic. Now I got 12 cars, and I got all the cars that are currently still in service to make a nice train for California Zephyr. It's both accurate back in when it was running several decades ago and today, because all these cars are still in service in different places. They're not all in the same place. Nice dome car there. But they're all operating around the country in one capacity or another, or in museums getting restored, but I believe most of them are actually running, so fully restored cars. Nice packaging, don't have to worry about these things getting damaged in shipment. So 12 cars in all. Now let's go ahead and get all of them in there, so let's go ahead and get to the unboxing. Alright, I've chosen Silver Plate here, which is the diner car, to unbox. I know there's a lot of reflection, and I apologize, but there's a plastic cover on these boxes like most rolling stock and things have. So trying to get in here without causing too much damage to the box, because the boxes are very nice. And what we have is a pamphlet all wrapped up in here. Looks like exploded parts diagram, a warranty card, and how to decorate the inside, interior paint, how to open the car open in order to decorate the inside of the car if you want to add things. Here's the car itself, styrofoam box, a plastic cover that was creating a lot of reflections, and it's in there pretty good. You want to be careful when you take it out. It's in there really snugly, and there's the car. So there's 12 of these that I've got to unbox. Obviously you get the gist of how the boxes work and what it looks like, so I'm going to go ahead and unbox the rest and we'll go over the cars. Alright, this consist is going to be pulled by an FP7A, F3B, F3B set. These are all 3 locomotives by Athearn, DCC and Sound. Great set to pull the California Zephyr because it's historically accurate for the prototype. And I'm not going to go into these much because then the review would be about them. But they look nice, have a nice metal plating finish too, so that'll be great to pull this consist. Alright guys, here we have the consist all set up. All 12 passenger cars lined up all the way down side of my layout here. Now before I start going over these, I will tell you that all of these passenger cars are lit except for the baggage car. I'm pretty sure the baggage car is not supposed to be lit because it just holds baggage. You can't see that they're lit right now, but I will do a run-by at the end of this video, both at day and at nighttime. All you'll be able to see is the passenger cars going by it when it's dark with the lights off, because you won't be able to see much, but you'll be able to get the glimpse of the interiors being lit and what they look like. Alright, so the baggage cars at the front of the consist. This is the Silver Stag. Keep in mind this consist is set up based on some really fast research on the internet, so it may not be accurate, but these domes are to be positioned backwards looking like they are here. This is the first dome, Silver Rifle. Silver Bronco, another dome. Silver Hostel, another dome. Silver Lodge, another dome. Silver Plate, which is a diner car. Silver Rapids, which is a coach. Silver Pine, which is a coach. Silver Creek, which is a coach. Silver Mountain, which is a coach. Silver Swallow, which is a coach. And the last one, Silver Solarium, which is the observation dome. Now on the back of the observation dome, you have California Zephyr logo that was on the side of the box lit up. And you've got the rear end marker light lit up. Really nice detail on these cars. The camera's losing focus here. I think that's a light issue. But anyway, you get the point. Like I said, all of these cars are lit up. And now let's go over some details of these cars, and what all they feature. Alright, so precision injected molded ABS with nickel plating, as you can see here. You might be able to see the light reflecting on some of these. They are a nice shiny silver. And a lot of you guys are like, why do you have these? You're a modern modeler. I was at a train show and I saw this set and I just had to have it. These are cars that are ran. This is the third run by Broadway Limited of these cars. I believe so. So the first run had the window shades printed on the outside of the windows, but these have the window shades printed on the inside of the windows. I'm trying to show you an example of the window shades here. Get real close and you can see, not really printed, but they actually look like a piece there. So the window shades, that's how much detail are on these cars. They're just awesome, awesome detailed cars. So that's why I had to have it, even though it's outside my area. Let's continue with the features of these cars. Completely detailed interior, as you saw at that close-up. Interior LED lighting, tinted windows where applicable, which is mostly on the dome, the rear dome, and some of the windows have like a blue tinting to them. Working diaphragms, as you can see here in between the car. Lots of detail on these diaphragms. Just a great job there. Lighted drum head I showed you, prototypical accuracy, well I hope so, and brand new state-of-the-art tooling. Full electrical pickup for consistency and lighting. Magnetic knuckle couplers, they'll operate on code 70, 83 or 100 rail, and they operate on a minimum of 22-inch radius. So just a real close-up of these cars here, and see how detailed they are. You might be able to pick up the interior lighting on these as I go by. Just a beautiful, detailed car. You see the CB and Q, that's the road that car is from. For you guys don't know about a whole lot about the California Zephyr, they picked up several different roads and had little legs throughout the country, and so some cars are from some roads, some are from other roads. This is Denver Rio Grande, D&RGW. This is WP for Western Pacific. So there you go. Look at the detail of the trucks. It's beautiful, beautiful cars. Great detail all around for plastic models. It doesn't get any better than this. So great job, Broadway Limited. None of the cars were damaged, so no problems there. Just a beautiful, beautiful set. So now that we've seen this set, let's go ahead and have a run by, and we'll go over some other features before we have that run by. Alright, before we wrap this review up and go into a run by of these beautiful passenger cars lit at night and in the day, I just want to go past these cars and just show you the detail, the absolute amazing detail of these cars. I mean, rivets in the joints of the cars, beautiful crisp print. I mean, just awesome detail. I love these cars, and like I said, I saw them at a train show and they caught my eye. You know, anytime I buy something out of my era, it's got to be pretty awesome. And these cars, they're the best I've seen in passenger cars, I just have to say. Amazing detail. Broadway Limited, they've got their problems, I'm telling you. You know, they take forever to release products, for crying out loud. The daylight cars were announced back in 2005, and they're still not out completely. There's a few of them out, but they're just not all out completely. And so they've got their issues, but man, when they deliver a product, or at least this product, it is done correctly. So just a beautiful job on these cars. Now let's take a quick look at the bottom and see the bottom detail of these passenger cars after we take a quick look inside. You guys have to forgive me, it's been a long day, so this is not exactly as exciting of a review as I'd like it to sound and things like that. I'm just really tired, but I'm really excited inside because this is an awesome set. Alright, let's take a look at the... Alright, we're going to take a real quick look at the underbody here. Really nice detail. You see brake lines, those nice machined metal wheels, and just air hoses everywhere. They spared no expense, no detail on these wonderful California Zephyr cars, so they just look real nice. Nice detail on the underbody here. You see the fans and things like that that run, generate the power for the car and things like that. Just real good job Broadway Limited did on these cars. Alright, let's move on. Alright, so at the end of every review, I basically will tell you guys if you should or should not buy them. You probably heard me say during this review a million times the word beautiful, and that's because this set really is beautiful. They're expensive, $59.98 or $59.99 for the coaches, $63.99 for the dome cars. And that's the discounted price through a website that I like to go to called Factory Direct Trains. MSRP is even higher than that. I believe in the 80s for the dome cars and the 70s for the coaches, somewhere in there. So would I suggest to buy them? Absolutely. Beautiful set. As you'll see in a minute, beautiful lit interiors in the dark. Just an awesome set. I can't say enough about it. Like I said, Broadway Limited has their problems. They take their time on delivering items. These were originally supposed to be out in June or July, but at least they're not the daylight cars where they're running almost 7 years late. So anyway, great set. We'll go ahead and leave you guys with the run by, daytime and nighttime. See you next time right here on my channel, and thanks for watching.